Hello. Hello to Mystic Pasta. Hello to... Specifically to Mystic Pasta 1. Hello to everybody else. I'm Becca Wozat, and this is the Lotr series. I'm going to do some weird voices today because I'm not in the best of not in the best of health. My voice isn't that perfect, so I'm going to talk rather funny today. Hi. Okay. Okay, this is the LOTR series. This is where we run the Middle Earth mod on 1.21. Currently 1 for some reason. And this is where I've been working in single player on a build that hopefully we're going to be using in Mental Block Middle Earth, which of course is a server that you could join and play. And there we go. And look, I've got my face. Oh, we have some serious lag. I don't know what's causing it. I really don't know what's causing it. Maybe we can, let's see if this tells me anything. 38, 39, and then suddenly 4. Nope, don't know what it is. Maybe it's still loading. Okay, well, we're here. It's episode 34. That's all we need to know. It's raining, but that's no reason why we should have lag. I think we just have lag because we have a not very well performing computer because we frickin' got Windows 11. Look at that. Yeah, definitely lag problem caused by well, maybe it's that. I don't know. I just got up from bed. I mean, in the game, and all right, we've got a helmet. I don't know how long these will last, but we've got a crafting table. We've got some shulker boxes. As you can see, we got the shulker box tooltip mod. I finally figured out how to get that to work properly, so we can look at them. One of these has. This one has some regular. Yeah, this one has regular stone bricks. Yeah, this is really bad. Well, anyway, that's how it goes. And so we're going to do our best we can right now, which is all we could really hope for. Maybe down here there's something wrong. I don't know. Everything should be okay. This is still going. I did a bunch of this stuff, and we got more cobble because we're going to need more. But I only had 5 shulker boxes. I mean, I went and got some more, and we're using some more. We got one here, for example. We're starting to do this in LTR. We're starting to do this in Zero, where we get lots of extra shulker boxes, and we use them in the large chests so as to store extra stuff that we carry around with us. But as you can see, lots of lag, and I suspect it may have something to do. Well, who knows? Let's go up the tower. In fact, it's been over a month since we last did an LOTR episode, and so I don't remember how well things have gone. But I do know because we did the last episode of anything we did was a 0. So here we go. Yeah, definitely a problem. Well, what do you do about that? Can't do anything about that. It's just gonna... Yeah, it's definitely a problem with trying to load the LODs in, and that's weird because the LODs have loaded in all the previous times. But I had to reload this entirely because my face was missing. You look like Steve. I mean, what is this? It's a motif. It's I am Steve for some stupid reason. Anyway, so here we are. Okay, Wizard Tower is not finished. We're not going to work on that right now. If we finish the other stuff, then we'll start on the walls, and so the walls of the of Hobbiton, and so Wizard Tower will not be worked on today. We've gone all the way to the East Gate. We've gone all the way to the South Gate. And we've gone all the way to the West Gate. These are finished. If I ever work on the gates, I'm going to have to start on the West Gate because we got that wrong. I got the height levels all wrong. Go to the top of the tower now. Yeah. Well, at least we're getting shades. Should be getting better than this, but we can still see into the distance, so that's good. Okay, what do we got? I just love looking over and surveying everything. And I mean everything. We could see into the distance. We could see all the stuff that was done. A lot was done. And there's stuff we're going to do today, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do today. Let's start by looking at the map. Okay, so... what's M? Oh, M is the mistake. Yeah, see, we made a mistake over at M. In case you want to see it, there. See, there's the a line where we accidentally gave it an extra line there. So we got to fix that. We'll fix that first, I think. Won't take too long, he thinks. All right, so then what we have is we did the corner. I still am not very happy with this corner, but I don't think anything can really be done about it. Did up here. This has been problematic. This was an area I thought we'd have a little space here, and we do have a space there. You know, it's a little space there. Nothing is there. We gotta. Most of what we did was to try to flatten as much out as we can, and you do it at nighttime so that it keeps its dirt, and the dirt takes a longer time to turn into grass. I don't know why I like that feature. It's gonna turn to grass eventually. And yeah, meanwhile, we have places where we can put little entrances to more of these things. We got one there, we got one there. Well, we had these before, but we moved one over here. And we had that, had that, and then we have this going all the way over here to that little house. We put one there. There's room here. It's just going to be a kind of weird place because it's right up against the edges. And then we got a staircase there. We'll show that if we get there. We are going over there because we have to do this. This area is not finished. This area is not finished. And we're working on the walls. That's what we're going to work on today mostly, is the walls. Mostly, not perfectly. But everything else is finished. And this will be an interesting little feature. Can I see it from here? There's a tree in the way. All right, well, we'll show you when we get there. But first we got to go to the mistake. I do not like all this lag we are getting. Alright. Where's the mistake? M. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was playing perfectly well the last time, and it was okay. And now it is not okay. Or maybe this is just caused by it being raining. I'm not going to change that. Alright. Alright, so we need the shulker box for that. So as you can see, these are width of 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3. So this won't take too long. So I predict we need about one more stack. I didn't want to do stacks. Stacks on stacks on. Oops. Well, we're getting stuff done here. La di da di da di da di da di da di da 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 da. Need 4 more. Right. There we go. Although it looks worse now, it is in fact lined up properly. It's a weird thing to discover. Okay. Okay, was there anything else? I think there was something over here somewhere, but I fixed that. Oh wait, here it is. Yep, there's another one over there. All right, we'll go that way. I don't care. I mean, we gotta walk around this place anyway because there seems to be something wrong with the LODs or something. We got that rain. Rain isn't very good on this. Okay, where we gotta go? South of here, okay. I really love this map, despite the lag and everything. There won't be so much lag when we're done with it. Oh, I didn't see this either. This is a problem. Boy, the computer's really chugging today. All right. It's been so long since I worked in this area, I don't remember when I had that problem. Like I said, we're almost done. We have to work on things. Oh, this area. Who lives in a house like this? What's the name of the person who lives? Jim and Pantyhoser. I don't get the reference. I understand pantyhose, but... I must apologize for the lag. You know, all the previous sessions I had no lag, but then I wasn't running shaders. Now here we go. Since it's underneath a big tree, then it shouldn't matter. Then we're not going to... Right, there we go. Yeah, keep looking though. We gotta keep looking. There's other things we gotta do. There's other checks for things and... You know? Yeah, I think they're all done. Well, you think they're all done, and then you see this, and you're like, what's that? That can't be right. But you know, that probably is right. That's probably just some stuff like that. Just little flowers or bushes or something. I'm fairly certain I did everything I could in that area. This looks kind of weird because it's off center. Maybe we have to fix that. I don't know. If we have to fix that, I don't know how we'll fix that. Probably need more dirt if we're going to do that. All right. We also haven't yet set up the railway to the corners. So we're going to have to go down here, I think. Or wherever it is. I think it's down here. Because it's going to be the only way that we could get to the get there fast enough. I don't remember if I checked every house for the need for wattle and daub. Residents of good old smelly Watkins. Nothing there I want to... And every once in a while you're like, oh look, there's a torch right here. Do we need a torch? No. So we'll leave the torch there, but we don't need it there. What's it doing there? I don't know. And you know, you get little changes like that made to a map all the time. Long time since I fixed this area up. Oh, this is something I don't think I've shown on camera. The treehouse. Tree people live here. Funny. There's nothing there. There's no... But that's the idea, is that you could put in... If somebody decides to claim this area, they could put in a ladder down there, go down, and have a nice underground house underneath a tree. That was a nice idea. Okay, what do we got? This area was not claimed. I'm sorry. This area was not cleaned up of all the dirt. One of the things about this place is that you got the creatures on the surface, but you also got creatures on the level under the area underneath it, because I didn't fill everything in. And every once in a while they'll die of something. They'll go, and what happens is that they died in the they died underground. Not very fond of this sort of thing where you got like 6 or 7 here and then 5 or 4 there, and so on, because it has to measure up with the edge here. And if it doesn't measure up with the edge here, then there's a problem. Ooh, getting grass down there. All right. This should be the area. I might be wrong. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I gotta get down there so I could get into the... Oh, man. I'm determined to keep the shaders on today. But if it gets in the way and if it causes too much lag, I'm going to have to go back and get rid of that. And it should be okay, theoretically. As you can see, there's no gate here. There will be, but there is no gate here. There's no tower. There's no walls here. That's the point of this area. We do, however, have that finished, I think. There's the pig. Hi, pig. This is the mascot of the South Gate. Here goes. This is not going well. Have a little drink on it. Oh, that's not done. I thought it was done. It's not done. There's no pig here. There's no mascot for this area. Okay, do we go up this way or that way? Let's go. We gotta go this way. Why does that look taller? It is taller. Wait, is it really a 4 high? It's a 4 high sugar cane. Don't get those not very much nowadays. You do once in a while, though. Alright, so we'll take this pathway. Now, here's what I don't like. There's a pathway here, and there's all this in the way. You can walk around this way, but it's one of those, don't like it. And then over here, we added this guy's house, Quentin Footophile. It's okay, this area. It's not perfect, but it's one of the more beautiful areas of the place. But this road is like bleh. Goes to the main road over here. Again, we got those. Some of these are 4 or 5 or 3 wide, and I want them all to be the same width. But you can't do that because it's the edge of the map. And this goes to the tower. And this stuff was a long time ago worked on, and so house over there. Who lives there? Fletch Jerkins, which I thought said Fletch Jenkins. Wait, what's this over here? What's all this? Wait a minute. Oh, it's that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, see, this is part of the problem. We got this sticking out here, and so this should theoretically keep going that way, but we wanted it to line up with all that, so we had it move around there like that, and that's no good. No idea who lives here. The road just comes to an end because it just does. Then we got more road. Okay, are we getting better? Are we getting better non-lag? Yeah, mostly. Hard to say. Another one of the we don't know who lives here thing. Yeah, all I do is I just build this this exterior, this dirt path, and then at the other end of the door I just have this open area that's underneath the dirt, and sometimes you can see outside. But the simple truth of the matter is this has to be lit up. We have to create tunnels. That's going to be one of the last things we do before we leave, before we could move this stuff over, is creating little pathways for everything. And we will. We don't discriminate. Gonna do everything that we have to do. This took the most time to dig out and to flatten. We got a house way down there. I can't see the sign. And we got a house over here. Derp the Daring. Yeah, like I said, these took the longest. Flatten the whole thing out. Have a pathway leading to the front door. And then you have this. This is the part I hate the most. Because earlier I said this is made to straighten out over here. But over here, I couldn't get it to work. It works better this way. And what is all that? Why is that like that? I'm going to have to look at that. No problem there. Alright, this is where we have the question. See there's a 1 wide and there's a 1 wide, and that's the whole point. That's exactly how we wanted it. So if it looks different in, say, here, it's probably a shade thing or something. Don't remember that bush being there. This is the house whose tunnels do not go too far from the entrance to the east, but they'll go north and south pretty well. This is somewhat finished staircase, which for some reason I put one of these on here. Another one of those, no sign. And here we got Hobo Cop. Why is he called Hobo Cop? Well, the hob is not hobo, it's hobbit. He's a hobbit cop, so he's Hobo Cop. And then we come up against the edges, which are not finished yet. You can see underneath that, so that's some indication of what's going on here. Okay, now we got to go to where we got to go to? Oh, it's over here. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of this is just me showing you around the place. But I got that one thing I got to show you that I finished. Really am having problems with the lag today. I may have to give up on shaders, and I may definitely have to give up on bliss shaders. And if I get rid of bliss shaders, it's not gonna be worse lag. It's gonna be greater lag, just much more lag. If I switch back to complementary or something. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, now here, this was one of the last places I worked on before the current stuff we're gonna talk about. And I got this nice large entrance area. I'm thinking if somebody... Oh, somebody's in the ground. I'll get you out. I'll get you... okay, I don't need to get you out. Thank you. So you go this way, you approach it, and there's this really impressive build. And so the idea is we want to have a very large house. Hobbit area down here. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. This is impressive to me. But we don't have the idea of who should be here or what this should be about or anything. And it looks taller than it really is because we got the other kind of bricks up there. Because I ran out of the down bricks at the time. I just been spending a lot of time AFK next to a furnace, just getting lots and lots of stuff done. So we're done. We're done talking about it. Now we're going to do it. This coastline, well, the problem with the coastline is this area here probably not going to do anything. So we'll probably not. What's that X? Oh, I know what that X is. That's when I was building the tunnel. There's a tunnel under this. Just delete that. Built a tunnel under there, and I don't know if I showed you this, but it goes here down to about there, and then it goes and it turns left, and then it finds itself there at the... I'm not sure I even showed you that. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, well we'll show you that. I got the stuff with me. And what do you do about the houses that are on the other side? Oh, there's no... The wattle and daub fell off on that one. I'm going to have to fix the ones on those sides. Hadn't thought of that. Ugh. Alright, well, I should be able to jump into the water from here. But I don't have my boat ready. How long could it take? I'm getting better at swimming. This is the wrong one. It's the wrong side, isn't it? Isn't it the wrong side? It's the wrong side. Alright, well, we'll just go up there then. Hey, trying to find your way around your own town. Ugh. And every once in a while you think you see something, little tiny particles of something. You're like, are those bees? See, there's some right there. That is a bee, but it's so tiny you can't see it. Somebody said, let's come up with realistic bees. There's a mod called Realistic Bees. We have that. But it's useless because it doesn't help us any. This area is unfinished. We might not even work on it in this area. This area is meant to be like this. I cannot for the life of me. There it is. Yep, it's a bee. So tiny. I may want to get rid of the realistic bees, but the thing is, realistic bees not only makes the bees smaller and more realistic, it also allows for more of them in a single beehive. Oh, beehive. Alright, we're gonna head down here. This is a nice little thing. And I still need some glow lichen for other things. This platform, there was supposed to be something in this platform, but I forgot what it was. We're going to put something in here. Like a message or something. Alright, this is going to go turn left. It was underwater. Goes up here. This is a little bit. And it enters this strange... Uh-oh. Oh, no. That wasn't supposed to do that. It was supposed to go up all the way. I never went in that direction before. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do... I have to jump off when I get there. Okay, I'll do that. Made it! Okay, there's a problem if we don't have enough minecarts here, so next time I visit this place, I gotta drop off minecarts. This was very difficult to do. Not getting the glowstone, that's not too difficult. But the problem of getting this set up, and this doesn't quite work, we're going to need to do something about that. But the problem getting this to work when there's only so much size to this, and then we got a ground level over here. Hobbit Transit. That was the last episode's title. Nice little stupid looking building, but it's one of the platforms, and it's right here across the Hobbiton with 2 T's. Sometimes I spell it with 1 T, sometimes I spell it with 2. I don't know why. Oh! Something over there. Should I go and look and see what's over there? Alright. Was that a frog? We got frogs over here? Looks like a horse. Yep, got a frog. Next they'll tell us there's snails nearby. Hi. We didn't finish this, but I don't have enough dirt to finish this area. And then this is the other side of the area. We'll work on this at some point after we've done everything else that's south of... I don't remember those... Those plants. Trolleus, huh? They're trolling us, alright. Started the timer. The timer of how long before I run out of bread. Yeah, I knew this wasn't a house on fire, but you know, you got the smoke and you want to know what's going on. I don't remember this at all. I have not been here. This looks awesome. Berry holly leaves. Never ever saw any of that. That is awesome. It's one of the newer style houses. Pathway. Hobbit door. Bucket. Again, buckets don't do anything. Watering cans don't do anything. I love how that door just opens like that, though. A pot. Another jar. There we go. Loot not generate. Oh, there we go. Another watering can. We got pipeweed. We got paper. I'm going to leave them their fishing rods and leads for now. Ah. Oh, look. I got a bread to replace the bread. No, but I'm not going to take their bread from them now. They're out of my jurisdiction. That would be thievery. That's a nice little house. It's a bit small. Hey, do I need any cherry blossoms? I think I got some. Alright, let's head back. Pretty soon we'll start the work. Nighttime, but we can still start the work. I gotta find a bed. There's gotta be a bed around here somewhere. I didn't take a bed with me because I thought I was going to be able to do this through the night, and I should be able to. Yeah, I thought we were going to build something over here or flatten the area over here like we did south of the shore, and we didn't because because we got to hurry up and get everything done so we can move as much of this build as we can to the mental block. So we got that. We got this hasn't been done. It's just how these things are. Okay, so we got to... Oh, how was I saying this? We got to go to the... I am still not exactly the... We should probably have a small house that has a bed over here. Just a temporary thing for other players. Off we go. Trying to remember if we have a bed over there, and I'm pretty sure we don't. No bed. No bed there. You couldn't see it. I'm getting too low of a frame rate. That's a horrible thing. Alright, well, it's gonna have to be like that. Been a while since I dug this stuff out, so I don't remember everything. The old, if you need more dirt, you got lots of dirt over there. I got too much dirt. There's a little bit of... Alright, never mind that. That we don't have to worry about either. Just gotta make sure you don't fall down there or something. Actually, it looks like it. Oh no, wait, no, that's deep. We don't want to fall down that. So much more dull down here, isn't it? Should probably have light there. Whoa. Big, huge... Yeah, definitely. Get something like this, you definitely gotta do something. Don't want to get ambushed by those cave spiders. Wouldn't mind having more of that, but we got so much now. We got so much. Just the other day, I went and I got some more diamonds back in the overworld. You know, didn't take long at all. Because I'm playing the game off camera without shaders on. Oh, this area is dangerous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I saw something. Well, this is the this is our place. So where we're going to build the towers. I have to work out how tall the towers are going to be. Okay, so I think this is where it goes. This is as far as that goes. So we're going to check on this. It's just straight. It's just straight. So we're going to... I gotta get up there somehow. Is there a way to get up there? Okay, so the problem here is that this continues in this direction. But here we got to flatten this area out. So that's what we got to do first. So we're going to need this one probably because that's what these are, is just stone tiles. Five, six, seven, eight. Oh, we're not going to need all those. Did I just lose one? Did I have 6 shulker boxes or 5? No, that one was being used. Okay, yeah, fine. Alright, so this is good. But I can't see what I'm doing, so... All right, so what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to work on this side first, and then when we get to this side, we have to clear this area out, and so we'll do it like that. Okay, so we're at 66, and I think that's 79. Might be less than 79. At that point it turns off, but until it turns off we need to make space. So I think what we'll be doing here is we'll do it like this. Ah! Oh, there is some serious problems with this lag. Did it again. Six, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 79. Oh, we're getting stuff done. And one thing we've forgotten to do is we don't have any walls set up for this area. Those fence-like walls. Don't have any of that set up, so we'll have to set that up some other time. We gotta have a gotta have a means of getting up here. So let's set this up over here for now. Ladders. $79 minus 12 is 67, 64. Do, 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 do. All right, this is this is only somewhat okay. I mean, we gotta work on what we're doing on this side, but we're not gonna just have a straight wall going all the way down to the water and the whole place. It'll be, this part will definitely not be like that. And yeah, we hear a spider. We do not know where that spider is, but that is a very dangerous spider because it's obviously going to be one of those kind of spiders, and we cannot see it. And very dangerous. Let's drop some. Let's torch some drops. That area's not been finished yet. Huh? Oh, we're on this side. Okay, hold on. This is probably going to get torn out and fixed. Can't be sure. 1, 2, 3. All right. Yeah, after last week, I thought I was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be better after last week, and after having a week of sickness, I thought I was gonna be better, and I was wrong. I there's been a bit of lingeringness in the current illness. Why do I have these on? Off with you. So I'm still sick, which is very unfortunate. Oh, you gotta leave that alone because that. Well, I didn't take any stone pillars with me because I ran out of the boxes. I'm using boxes for like a bunch of other things. All right, so let's see. Which one is it? And then it just takes that away, which is just weird. Probably a mistake. I've had to do a lot of work and a lot of other things that have to be done, and I cannot get it done in time for all the deadlines I have for various things, and so not able to get anything done. Oh, that reminds me, we gotta put this here so that we know that this is here. Otherwise, we don't know where it is. Okay, yeah, so that's done. Oh no, more rain. Can't be helped, I suppose. Well, we got this part of the wall finished. Just didn't get the railing up here. That isn't necessarily my fault. Let's get this going whole. Hooray! Because somebody had to be Ray. No! Well, it should be okay, right? Right. I get so much more done off camera. Don't have the shaders on. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of flowers nearby a tree somewhere. Excuse me, and I don't know where the tree is. But the tree has a beehive on it. That's not it. This is going to have to get cut down. Unfortunately, although it has to be cut down, I don't have... No, that's just... Should be okay. Alright, so we gotta do this. Yeah, this isn't perfect, but we got so much to do that we'll have to do. Oh, damn it! Have to do a lot of this off camera, very likely. Do what we can on camera. Yeah, so what I get to do is I get to work on this with the shaders off. I get to work on this in a smaller screen size area in windowed mode while watching videos. Mostly watching Naruto, but there's other things. There's other things. Getting through the 500 episodes of the second series. That's a lot of episodes. It's a little bit more than I bargained for, but I really like the pacing of the show. I really like where it's going. They've got a continuous running story. I'm upset at some of the developments in the story, particularly when it comes to Naruto's life. Like I've gotten to the point where he's, excuse me, he's gotten to the point where he's done his training for a couple of years to take on Orochimaru. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen it yet. Why are you there? And things are going badly for him, and I won't elaborate, so that would spoil it. Okay, that's not it. This is the one. I like though episode 1 contains stuff that it's like a flash forward because it happens. It's stuff that's going to happen in episodes 50 through 52. I really like that. They made everybody wait too, which is the worst part of it. But having watched those episodes, and now we got the oops. Ta-da! Okay. I just don't like how the direction of the storyline has been going. Things have happened which I thought he would have been competent enough to do these things, but he's not like Goku. Or maybe he is like Goku. It's hard to get that straight. They keep calling him an idiot and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's a lot more realistic in that sense. Cuz I knew people that when they went to school that their classmates would call them idiots. And Goku never had that because he never went to school. Well, not proper school anyway. The more I hear about One Piece, the more I get the sense I'm not going to like it. Again with that. So maybe I won't be watching One Piece. I don't know. But definitely Naruto is something I have to see to its finish. Trying to pay attention to the storyline is the problem. But it's getting done. It's rain. Kind of weird looking rain. Oh, it's crooked rain too. It's not straight. I always hated when it's more of those down there. Well, I'm going to have to ignore them, but what I can do is I can plant a new one right here. Some of the shadows don't look right. Excuse me, I am very sorry about... Had a sore throat. I have a cough. I can't do the coughing on camera if I can help it. But yeah, coughing, it keeps wanting to happen. Alright, we gotta replace that with that. I hope they'll despawn before I get there. Garbled. Ah! Great. Why? Why is it gotta do that? Sometimes I want to watch a movie, and I've got the movie on a hard drive somewhere, and I can't watch it if I don't want to get out the hard drive, set it up, put something in. I did it again. And I fucking did that again. Oh, what the hell is wrong with me? And so what I do is... I'm like, I like the movie, but if I don't really want to watch it all that much, I don't go get it out of the hard drive so I could play the file. And so what I do instead is I'm like, there's these channels on YouTube where they react to the movie, and they edit the movie down to something so it doesn't take so long to watch it. And I'm not very fond of editing the movie, but I am fond of watching other people's reactions to a movie and what they have to say about it. It makes them very interesting people. I'm sorry, I have to stop. Please pardon me for a second. I have to say, I really, really need that drink. I really need unclog my nose. You know, all the usual stuff. Alright, so yeah, this area, I need to clear that out because I don't want there to be a place where somebody could just, you know, just sail up, some enemy can sail up the river. And look at this. Look at that. You can see part of the circle of the sun without too much glow. But then there's more glow the more that there is. That is really funny. Alright. Yeah, I don't want them to be able to stop there and then they put up ladders and then they come up here and we got a ladder over there. We need to remove that. So I'm going to want to change this out into just water. Yeah, so that's part of the problem. as you know. Okay. Yeah, so what I do is I find that I look at some of the reaction video stuff on YouTube, and some of those. Oh, they're watching Close Encounters. Okay, I'll watch their... Which one of the Close Encounters are they doing? Oh, they're watching the original one, or... One reactor recently did Close Encounters, and this person was scared the whole time. It was like, the whole time it's like, oh, they've set up this base on the far side of Devil's Tower, and they're going to... did it again. I'm so fucking pissed off about that. The Devil's Tower, Wyoming, and oh no, and look at that, and oh, they're... And it's like, it's a trap! The aliens are leading you into a trap! They kidnapped that girl's kid, and he's not here, and yeah, that was just so absolutely funny. So it's interesting because you get to see what people are doing, how people are reacting to various things, and it's very interesting to see some of the silly stuff. She was very upset at Richard Dreyfuss acting crazy. When I first saw that movie, it was in theaters. I was 6 or 7, probably 7, and I was going crazy because I'm like, everybody's looking at him funny. Everybody's reacting badly to him. I mean, to Richard Dreyfuss. It was just horrible what he was going through. And I was really upset about Terry Garr. Anyway, never mind that. The point is it's great to watch these reaction channels. It may sound silly, but it's not like I care too much about the people that do the reaction channels, but it's just so interesting to see what they're going to do next. Oh, they're doing, some people have been... There was one reactor I watch a lot of, did Kill Bill, and I was like, oh, I got to watch that. Got to watch them doing Kill Bill. Now, they edit the movie down to like 30 minutes or 40 minutes or something, because otherwise you're going to get copyright strikes or something. That's not the problem. The problem is... And then Volume 2 is a separate video. The problem was, when I was done watching it... Oh, there's still some left. Good, good, good. The problem was when I was done watching it... Oh, man, really? Then another reactor had Kill Bill, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch that again! Not so soon after I just watched it. I remember when reactors just did music. And now here's such and such. Here's Kool and the Gang with Emergency or something, Just... And you can pick and choose. If they're going to play Wayne Newton, and like, oh, I don't want to listen to Wayne Newton, then it's like, okay, you don't have to listen to Wayne Newton. They could do their reaction of it. They're not going to get as many views, and they're like, oh, well. But they made money because somebody requested it on their Patreon. They're requesting it on the Patreon. So they've already, somebody made a donation, and they already made money off of it. They make more money off of it now. Oh, Frag. I hate you! I hate you forever! Oh, good. You're my favorite one. Okay, we are making the progress. See, that's how it should look. We have more space over here. Do we need this space? I don't know. So you can watch a reactor, what movie they're doing, but then it takes a couple of hours to do their movie plus something else they did. Then I get linked to something else. Okay, we got another one over here. What do we got over here? That stops there. I stopped there because I ran out of tiles. But now I got more tiles. But I don't know how this is going to go. So let's just see what we got to put. Oh, no, I see we had one in there, but now we got two in there. Alright, look at a empty. That one's empty. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna complicate things a bit. Get some dirt out for that. Well, you'll have to wait then. I'm not sure how this is going to work here. This is the part of the area that I don't know if it's going to work. Might have to clear this area out. This is the problem over here. This is a... This was originally going to be an area where I was going to put another entrance to another underground Hobbit home, but there it is, and there's all the other, and there's a bee right there. There's up to 8 bees. Okay, yeah, so they're increasing the number of bees. The maximum, I think, is 20. Since it's already filled with honey, then what we need to do is get honey out of it. And there's the tiny bees over there. Yeah, now this is going to be a problem because we're going to have... That goes to there, and then it has to turn, and then it has to go this way. I don't have that sorted out, and I don't know how we're going to do this. I don't have carry-on. Well, let me double check. Do I have carry-on? Oh, I do have carry-on. Oh, well, then I could move that. I could grow another tree somewhere. Take the beehive. Well, I don't know if I could do that on camera with the lag, and I don't know if I could pacify the bees while I'm doing this. Okay, so what we're going to need to do... Wait, is that it? That's... Up, hear that? Yeah, somebody ran into a wall somewhere, or ran underground area, and somebody just got killed. Don't know who it was. Could have been a bird? Yeah, a bird. It could have been a hobbit or something. We'll never know. They're just gone, and that's all there is to it. Yeah, so it's got to be like that, and then like that somewhere. I don't know where. And then it's like that. And I'm not very clear on where that should be. How it should be. Let's... Yeah, I don't know. So we'll just take what we got. Of course, if you want to watch the entire film, the only way you can really watch the entire film, if you really don't want to get it off of your external hard drive, you have to pay for their Patreon, and they'll give you a link to the entire video where they do a complete reaction of the whole thing. I have not looked at any of those because I don't have money. I don't care to do that. Don't care to mess with that. I hope somebody does get to watch their reaction. But really, if I'm spending money on watching a movie, it's going to be for a full-length movie in the theater. There's just no way I'm going to watch... Yeah, maybe it'll go out like that. Let's see. It would be very easy to just say here. Well, at least that worked. And then this can be where we set this up. Excuse me. Yeah, this would be a good place to put it. But then we got to decide once we get here. We can't have it go out here, so we got to have that line up with whatever we got lining up over there. We're probably going to have to take out a great deal of area here. But it can be done. It can be done. Alright, so this isn't too bad. Needless to say, we're going to get a lot of cave spiders in here. Uh-oh. I think that's okay. Or maybe I cut too much off. I don't know. we gotta fix this. We gotta fix this mess. Alright, so I got 24, so I gotta go up to 48. Or it's close to 48. 8, 60, 24, 32, 40. Okay. Next. Okay. What am I forgetting? I gotta make a... Right. It's all good now. Okay, hooray, as they say. Okay, hooray. So yeah, so those reactors, it's great because then I get to watch a movie that, if I haven't seen it before, then I make sure that I usually watch it because I want to watch it. I've already seen it. And it really saves a lot of time, and I spend less time watching the film because it's been edited, and so I just absolutely love that. And so I'm playing. But there's that area. Yeah, we'll have to work on that off camera. I'm not going to have time to do that today. It's just meant to be this side of the place. Now that side's going to be like that. It's going to look like that. And there's just how it's going to be. The main reason it's going to look like that is because I don't want to upset Uvmo. Uvmo just wants to allow me to have this set up for just one side of the river. Okay, if that's how you want it. Yeah, there's always so many things to watch on YouTube, but you know, there are problems with YouTube very frequently, and there's nothing I could really say about that except well, maybe something could be done. Oh, I hate when that happens. I'm not touching that. Just get so much stuff done when off camera, and don't get as much done when I'm stuck with shaders and lag, and I can't watch the video I want to watch. Oh, there was a bee on the block. Couldn't tell. Yeah, there's one reason why Mojang had bigger bees, and I think that's it. How are we going to do this? I guess we could just go straight forward. But then we got we gotta break all those blocks. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay. I'm feeling a little better now. Streaming helps me to feel better. I need to feel better after last couple of weeks, 3 weeks or so. What did KMA used to say? Minecraft is like, it's like, what did he say? Chicken soup? That doesn't sound right. It helped him to cope in his last days of life. And so it should be able to help me to cope the way I feel now. With we're up to 79. Okay, good. I gotta leave the bees alone right now. Okay, now this is a case here of... That should be okay. But that's going to have to be moved. We're going to have to move that somewhere. And we got to put some plants up around it. So we'll probably do it over here. But I don't have any plants handy. And if I move those plants, the bees will get upset. Yeah, the thing is, though, eventually you get to the point where you want to watch a movie and you don't want to be interrupted with other people's reactions and bad editing and so on and so forth. And you get upset about it. And so you just got to watch the movie in its regular version sometimes. It's just how it is. Easier to place this stuff without the lag. Well, lag is a problem. What do you want? So it turns out that a member of my family has been protesting Trump over at the over at Tesla dealerships. I think that's a good idea mostly. I don't know, Tesla dealerships, they don't have too much to do with Elon Musk. Yeah, I know Elon. Yeah, I'm gonna call him Ellen if I want to. It's my preferred. You know, there's preferred pronouns and there's my preferred nicknames for people. Anyway, the point is, I don't think he has too much to do with the company. Besides being in charge of it, I don't think that. I guess maybe he makes money off of it. It's hard to say. Oh. Where am I going? Where is it? It's not up there, is it? Oh. So I don't really know, but I do know that I don't know if protesting at a Tesla dealership is necessarily the best place, but there's a lot of people protesting there, so I'm not going to complain about that. Oh dear, where is this? Anyway, my point is a member of my family wants to protest there. I'm not going to stop that person. Because there might not be a better one. Oh, Uvmo's here. Hi, Uvmo. Feels like a while since I tuned into a Wozat stream. I almost read that as turned. As in, yeah, my problem is I'm getting lag. I'm getting lag with these shaders. I'm finally feeling a little better. Oh, not again. And there's two of them there now. All right, hold on. This is so annoying. Yeah, I want to do more streams. Oh, I gotta break that. I want to do more streams, so as I get better, I will be doing more streams. It's that simple. Not feeling 100%, but I'm getting better. Slowly. A little bit. Anyway, so I was really surprised that this member of my family has been protesting at a Tesla for like... Oh, not again. Please, not again. Oh, damn it. There. I could take it with... I don't know. Like, within 7 miles of my house... I, on the other hand, cannot because I've been sick, but if I did protest... I just don't think the protests are going to do anything. I think I'm beginning to think that what might be needed, if you really want to do something about people, is protesting isn't going to work. But I don't want to talk about it because I hate talking about politics. But there's definitely more effective things and also more cruel things that could be done. And I'm not gonna go on about that. But the point is, this family member who is somewhat vocal about her politics. Oh, can't say I've ever turned into a. Perhaps if I trained a voice filter. My voice is weird today. I mean, I've still got a little sick, so I'm still a little sick, so that's gonna happen. Is this really all the dirt I got? I gotta get more dirt. It's not gonna be enough, is it? It is not going to be enough. Anyway, this person was asking me... Not again. This person was asking me, hey, how's the... Yep. We're out of dirt. And since I'm going to be in this area, I gotta... somewhere around here. That's it. That's where we're going to set that up. What happened there? Did I mess that up? Oh, I don't know. Let's see what happened. 2? I remember what went wrong. I trained a Mind of Mike model a year and a half ago. I'm sure the tech has advanced since then. Well, mostly a Mind of Mike model would just say boo all the time. Something bad happens, he goes, boo! No, he's a nice guy. Oh, I didn't fix that. All right, we got dirt down here. Let's take some dirt. I don't care. I don't care. We got to get some dirt. We need dirt. Either that or I got to go back to the base and get some. So they were asking me, so the family member was asking me about the tariffs and saying, do you think the tariffs will work? Do you think there's actually a plan that makes any kind of sense? And I said, I don't know. I watched a bunch of videos that discussed an analysis of the tariffs, both pro and con. And the numbers are all over the place. It's all partisan stuff. On the other hand, you know, the Republicans or conservatives or whatever you want to call them, they have this idea that it's going to work. My blank has seen better days. Oh yeah, I think he used to say that. Usually like a piece of armor or something. Boy, that takes me back. He's also seen dark times. So I just found out that they almost called Star Wars Rogue One Star Wars Dark Times. They almost called it Star Wars Dark Times. And I was just so But they originally were going to call it Destroyer of Worlds, so it's not the same thing. Huh? Oh, don't tell me that's 4 and not 3. That would have been so great. Well, maybe not. No! Yeah, we all get mannerisms. If we do lots of videos, we start getting the mannerisms of the other people who've done videos like this. I watched a lot of mind crack videos. Like lots and lots of them. So I get a lot of mannerisms from Doc M or B00 from the old days. I don't know what they sound like now. Probably better, but who knows. Dark Tide spin-offs using the lightsaber mod. Yeah. That's the one where everyone gets killed by creepers. And I'm not spoiling the movie either because, well, there's no creepers in the movie. Uh-oh. Got some more gunk in my mouth. Do you introduce the video with, "Alright guys," or "Yo, yo, yo, everybody"? Sometimes I would for a comic. Oh, we got some there. Try to keep track of everything. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. I gotta make a boat. I should have taken a boat with me, but eh. Does he still say all right, guys, or was that just an old thing he used to say? I haven't watched those videos in years and years and years. Any new ones in ages. I mean, I've still got them. I'm still subscribed to them and I haven't watched their videos in ages. Because I'm just so much in the middle of watching, you know, videos like Naruto and things. All right, can I see? No, not a thing. All right, here's. Not putting down the crafting table. Forget it. You're not getting the crafting tables. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do one more. So we'll have one boat. Oh, damn it. 12 minus 5. All right, I screwed that up. Never mind. In fact, we'll do this too, because that way I might have a chance of getting some of these done. Nope, didn't get a chance. That's not the one we want. This is the one we want. Perhaps there aren't. Perhaps there aren't moss monster creepers in Rogue One, but they're definitely people who are creeping around. Yeah. The creeping. All right. All right. We need our boat. Give me my boat. Move away from the wall. See how it looks in the middle of the night time, because I don't have a bed with me either. Yep, can't see a thing. Well, that looks okay. I mean, it's just a wall. We just want to, you know, you're traveling down the road somewhere. Down the waterway somewhere, and then you see this, and then we got this wall like this. That's good. It's a nice solid. It's the work of a solid dog. So at least we got that going for us, which is nice. I just want to use this type of tile because I want to see what happens if they update the mod when they go to 121.4 or .5 or whatever, or .6, whatever it is, and then it turns out that they changed the texture to something horrible, or that they got rid of these and they put something else in there and just pissed me off. It can happen. Nowadays, Doc has a 40-second cinematic intro. It first says, hey, guys. Oh, he's turned into Fat Albert. A 40-second cinematic? I don't think have I ever done a 40-second cinematic? I've done cinematics that go up to minute and a half, I think, for the last Dark Times series. It's a minute and a half. But that was intended for other things. Oh, never mind. We can't do this area because I got to clear this area out. I don't have everything set up there. We'll just continue over here, see what we got, see what we can do. Almost a 2-hour mark. There's nobody here named Mark. I see. Well, we got... This time we got sand. We use sand this time. Gravel. Alright, so that's all we gotta do now. Is have some fun. It's weird to see it over my head like that. Hey, that's a question. What happens if I do this? Yeah, it's just appearing over my head. That is so freaking weird. Now let's keep the boat handy. Are you familiar with generic B and his yo-yo-yoing? There's one. No, I've watched generic B, but I gotta get to watch them again because they've... I gotta get back to watching them because there's some people have been deleting their files, their videos. Although that was some time ago, they might still be doing that. I'm not very fond of somebody else deleting. All right, you know, this is fine. There's no problem there. Let's put this over my head. Uh-oh, I think I missed it. All right, so we go up to 69, I think. Yeah, the lag is causing problems, I think. I was a big fan of the B Team antics. Yeah, B Team was great. Crap for Gold, and they also did a sweet shop of some kind of sweet shop that was French, and they would put on the worst, most hilarious fake French accents of all time. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, that was absolutely incredibly funny, but you know, kind of offensive, I guess. I don't know. Ever since then, I've been messed up comedically. I'm sure you already discussed the Minecraft movie. I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it, and I will watch it probably, but I don't really care to give anybody any money for having made the movie. I'm like, I'm not rewarding you for having made the movie, whoever you are. You people in Hollywood or wherever. Jack Black already has a lot of money. He doesn't need any more money. We just watch him because it's all memes. What's that meme about the chicken jockey everybody's going on about? Yeah. Huh? What? What? How is it down there? 2, 3. Anyway, I don't hate the movie. It's just not something I want to waste time on right now. So I'll probably be watching it in a few months or something when it becomes available in a better way than it is available now. I mean, there's no point in discussing it. I mean, it's their story. It's not my story. My story is my Minecraft stuff. Somebody online, I forgot who it was, just somebody online, had posted this really complicated semi-medieval setup. For Minecraft, and it was an attempt at doing something like Minecraft, but in a medieval setting, and done like the movie. And I think they did a really good job. And there were people saying, this is a better Minecraft than... What the hell is going on here? Why does this go up here? And then, yeah, we got to make that connect over there. We haven't set that up yet. Yeah, see, here's where the problem comes in. From here, maybe we're going to do that. Maybe. So yeah, I just look at Minecraft now in the sense of the movie, in the sense of there's so much better that could have been made. But I'm not complaining. You know, it might be a nice movie, and I don't know. It's just not my sort of thing, you know. It's just my sort of thing is different. And how am I going to get down there? I'm going to have to jump. I'm going to have to just jump. All right, fine. Oh, damn it. All right, fine. I fricked that up. Let me take a drink. It's the middle of the night. It's a beautiful day outside. I mean, it's a beautiful night outside. I'll take a little drink here. Don't have a bed or anything with me. Ag! Here we go. Did it again. I've been saying that a lot. If it turns out I'm using the regular stone bricks at any one point, then I'm in serious trouble. I have to make sure I didn't take out any of the regular stone bricks. I forgot why I made regular stone bricks. I'm sure somebody will find out why. Why is this up here like this? This is supposed to be the level, not up here. And in any case, it goes down to 77. Well, this is a bit of a problem area, and we'll work on that off camera. as we do with all our major problem areas, because we can't spend all day on it. Yeah, and then we got this problem of it's going to continue in this direction, but then I'm like, I don't know. Because then we get to this, and I'm like, are we going to have the wall go all the way back, or we have the wall go there, and it's too close to that? And so I kind of think we'll probably just stop with the wall at this point, or there or something. Somewhere, maybe we can stop the wall here. Maybe, I don't know. Something to consider anyway. Oop, damn it. Just have something like this. And yeah, that'll... And then maybe we could have it go in like this. Well, we'll have to... Not again. And if that doesn't work, we can change that out to, yeah, we'll probably have to change that out. Hey, I'm feeling a lot better now. Awesome. I don't know what we're going to do here. Maybe nothing. Maybe we'll do this. Make it go all the way across there. And then... I don't know. We haven't worked this out. We don't even know who's going to live here. Who's going to live here? I don't know. This is... Like I said, we haven't gotten to the point where we've dug out any huge tunnels for this area. We're not going to make the builds, but we're going to dig out the tunnel area for each player who wants to occupy the area. It'll be a big, huge area. But what we need now is more dirt, because we are... Oh, we got some dirt. What the hell? How are we going to do this? Wait, yeah, wait. But then this goes over here. I don't know. What do we do with this area? Ferny Diggle. That sounds good. Let's make... Yeah. Ferny Diggle. Let's make it down here. Ferny Diggle. There's always going to be names that are needed. There's always going to be some of these, but never mind. Okay, so that's that taken care of. Let's see if we got to do anything on the left side of town. This is where we have we made the wall there. We got the wall up there. We did all that, and then it just kind of comes to a halt there, and then and then it we this isn't finished. So there's still more to do. There's still this area to finish. And we need to put the wall up on that side and then have it taper off or something. Or maybe not have a wall there, but just have some kind of... I didn't realize that wasn't done. So that's the one thing I've not done. And then after that, it's going to be the towers and the walls. And then after that, it's just deciding what to put on this side. We did a little bit over here. But we're not going to do much there, and this doesn't have to be sent over to to mental block map. But yeah, this has to be. What am I doing talking about? Let's go. Nobody's home here. Yep. I'm going to have to do some research about Hobbit holes. I've seen them, obviously, in Lord of the Rings and in The Hobbit, but I think I want to see them again. Yes, what was I doing? I'm getting more dirt. Trying to remember the names of the places. Tiberius took in 11 daughters. I have a joke there, and I've forgotten what the joke was. The even triple. And grandma forgot whose. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Whose grandma was it? Oh, well. I don't think she even knows. Oh, my. I had a son. And then the son moved out of town, and then he came back to town, and then he married a woman, and the woman's name, oh, she was so great, wasn't she? Yeah, she always came over and ate my cookies. Nobody's home here. Nah, I don't want to do that. I may have already done that somewhere. I don't remember. But it's... Mr. Nobody and the Brotherhood of Dada. I don't know where I am. I mean, I know where I am, but I don't know. Oh, and this is... I gotta go look at this for a second, because I gotta look at this. This is where we're going to build the wizard tower. And this is another thing I have to build before we can send this over to mental block. And since we're almost working on the walls of the exterior of this place, then we'll have to build the wizard tower pretty soon. And so I gotta look at it. Who'll go on to have a great career in being somebody, proving everyone wrong? Yeah, that's the other reference. Well, I know it's a wizard tower. See, it just goes down here. And that's it. And we don't even have any minecarts there. I don't think we got enough iron. We got to get more iron. I need tons of iron. But the tower itself, I don't really know what it's going to look like. It's not going to be like Orthanc, but it's going to be tall. Maybe not as tall as that, but it'll be pretty tall. It's just got to be the kind of wizard tower that a wizard would want to reside in. Like a little cozy place for Gandalf, but not so cozy, you know. Have some space for research, you know, put lots of books in there. And I definitely am going to use... Boy, look at the lag on this. What is this? For some reason, going backwards gives me a ridiculous low frame rate. What the hell? Is this the cause of the lag? Is this place? Alright, look. I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm going to just change it. Ugh. Oh. Alright, fine. What? Yep, it's getting bad on me here. I need like a dump chest just for temporary storage of things. And I've still got this. It's still making more stone. So once the stone I'm using wears out, that's it. So we got all this stuff being. The only change I've made here is I've added a smoker, so I have somewhere to put the pipeweed because I have to put the pipeweed in the smoker now. That's what I've been doing. Tower mound. Tower mound. Yeah, there's a mound for the tower. Or maybe it's an almond joy. How come I don't see the... Oh, they're there. Alright. It's a big area, and I still haven't cleared out these bits. And alright, let's see here. Wait, reeds don't go down here. River sand, I don't mind. Gravel, I don't mind. Even though I know I could put gravel down there somewhere. Kelp should go upstairs. I really don't know what I'm doing here. Alright. Now, I see this is where I'd like to set up something with pipes that go into there. Because moving everything in there is probably when I got all this other stuff lying around here. Just huge problem is that. So we gotta do this. We gotta move these things and this and that. And grumble. Okay. Oh, we're running out of dirt. Who'd have thought I'd be running out of dirt after so many years of playing with this? The question of how many years has it been, I don't know. Day 594. That's it? Well, it might have changed. It might have been reset at some point. Because sometimes I change the NBT so as to accommodate changes to the world. So it might not be day 9. And it's not... And the days are longer because we're using the mod for the longer days. Better days? Better days. That's the name of it. Well. Better days. But now I can't replace these blocks because I don't have... Wait, no, I got some. Hold on. Yeah. Cobble, stone, and stone... Yeah! Oh, no! I think I've crashed. I think I've crashed. No, I've not crashed. Nice. So how come it thought I crashed when I didn't crash? Gotta get these out of the way. I don't want to accidentally use these. Alright, I think that's it. Alright. Alright, guys. What is the longest you built something before you realized you were doing it wrong? Wascast. All Wascasts before 1.10. All the 1.7.10 Wascasts. Oh, wrong button. It's K. It's not F7, it's K. All the Wascasts before, back in the 1.7, all the 1.8, 1.9 Wascasts where I tried to build this, and I realized I was doing the whole thing wrong because I kept getting waylaid by slimes, and I kept building the levels all wrong. And it was over and over, and it was continuous since before I even ever did any videos. Back in 2013? Before I did the first mental block, I was trying to do that stupid castle, and I still haven't done that castle. Although I do have a map, and I do work on it now. Alright, we're ready for, I don't know what we're ready for. We're not ready for anything in the world. Give me my stuff. You go in there. Oh, it doesn't even have a slot for it. Great. Reeds. I don't remember where the reeds go. Where do the reeds go? I don't remember. They go somewhere. Create a reed block. Wait, I know where they go. They go over here. He remembered! I guess I should have realized I was doing it wrong for a long time. See, here's the reeds. We use bone meal on it, and we get it. The reeds, we turn them into reed blocks, and it's going very slowly. And reed blocks don't do... They've got some stuff, but it's not all that exciting. And then you got thatch, and then thatch builds some stuff, and yada yada yada. World interaction. Waxed thatch? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong here, but I've already fixed like 3 mistakes today. I do stuff wrong all the time. And eventually you have to just stop fixing the mistakes and say, it looks good as it is, and just leave it at that. And see, here's a mistake I made last session. I took a carved pumpkin to the end. I went to the end to get more shulker boxes, and I came back and I realized I was still carrying the carved pumpkin when I got back. That's a mistake. That's an easy to make mistake. There's lots of that. All right, how are we doing with this? Yeah, it's not much. It's honest work, but it's not much. Alright, so we were going upstairs. We're going to move over Fredo Gaggins. Where were we going? Why were we going there? Gotta clear that one area out. There's really not so many hobbits in the town that I was expecting. This used to be a lot more busy, a lot more bustling. Maybe I guess they got tired of not having somewhere to live. But is that my fault? Is that really my fault? I mean, They could have built something. Imagine the AI would just mess up the computer if they had to build their own stuff. Yeah. Well, it's past the 2-hour 23-minute mark. Past 35 seconds. Tower Mound. Tower Records. Tower Records. Now we gotta have a little place called Tower Records. Mr. Mound. Yeah, Tower. Can we change the name Tower into some other name? Like, Trevor Mounds or something. Or, how about Wordna and Trebor? No, it should be Trebor and Wordna. There you go. Tower Records is the name of the library. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because they store records in there. History, tragedy, comedy, tragic history, comedy, comical history. I don't have the quote right. Don't ask me what that refers to. Trebor and Wordna. No, nobody's gonna get what that is. Or well, somebody will. Somebody will. Or nobody. Or who knows. The video games that people don't play, just because I make a reference to a video game that people don't play, doesn't mean that A, people are going to start playing it to try and find out, and B, that they're going to really care. And really, I don't care either. Here's the location of the Stanank from earlier. As you can see, put down more dirt to fix the mistake. I'm really surprised how many birds have survived from all the leveled stuff. Cows, not so much. I expect to get a cow once in a while. But the birds, I missed the. What were they? Were they geese or swans? Or well, we got swans somewhere. But yeah, we used to have this really annoying bird. They'd grab dirt and then they'd carry the dirt in their mouths. Wizardry 4. You remembered! The Return of Wordna. Of course, the problem was Wordna was in the first game. The Widow Biddy. She's a Widow Biddy person. Why is that up there? That should be lower, shouldn't it? It's the weirdest window. It's just so clogged you can't see into it. And there's this plant in the way. See, it says window. But you can't even look out. Let's go in there and I'll show you. There's a window you can look out of. You go here and you're like, what's up there? So you go up here and you can look out the window. Well, usually you have to stand on this footstool. You have to be a hobbit to stand on the footstool. Alright, let's count the pixels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pixels. Which means this is 1.5 meters. I should be able to stand on it. Whoop, crap. What the hell was all that? Press the wrong button in Windows. Just can't stand on the stool. So yeah, this is what you could look outside. There's sheep and that's about it. Nothing in here. Did I clear the place out or is it just badly set up? Where's the weird? Whole thing is weird. just messing around at this point. I'm pretty much done with the episode. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? What kind of... I thought we were using the other kind. We're using oak fences. That's no good. We can't use oak fences over there. Oak fences for diagonals? That means we gotta do this. Stairs in a hobbit house? Yeah, there's stairs in a hobbit house. It's not a staircase. It's not a staircase. It's just a small number of stairs. Well, that's the old hobbit house design anyway. I don't think they're still using it. It's a small number of stairs. Must be a took. That was a Bella took. I like this little area. It's this little inlet, creating a small. Why are the flowers? Why are the flowers shining? It's the sun is shining on. Never mind. I was going to say something. Forget. So this is the problem area and is the complete conclusion of the episode. We fix this, then we're done. And the reason we haven't fixed it is because we got to clear a bunch of things out. So find the dirt. And find more dirt. Put that there. There we go. Do it properly this time. Yeah, the lag is making it a little difficult to avoid accidental placement and... It's not too bad. Yep, definitely. Ah! This is terrible. Am I going to have to give up my favorite shaders because they don't work properly anymore? Or is it just another bad loading of the instance and it's the map loaded funny or something? I have no idea. No idea. You know, if I have to play without shaders, I might be coerced into doing so. The thing is, the guys who make Distant Horizons, they expect you to use shaders now. They've gotten to the point where that their shaders that it's not calibrated very well for non-shader use. So we'll see what happens there. I've gone underwater and then the ceiling is all wrong. Can I do that now? Let's go down underwater and see what happens. Right? Right. So far so good. Then you go down there. We can't see anything. Can't see anything. That's wrong. Anyway, most of my problems are in the end and some... Well, not the end right now, but the end... Pretty sure that's clay. The problem isn't with the end. The problem is with the nether, but the end is had some problem, And it has been fixed, I think. Alright, it's not so bad. We're getting some better frame rate now. Right. But now we got the problem of what to do over here since we're not going to have a wall. Or are we going to have a wall? I don't know. So, that's part of it. That's part of it's going to take me hours to figure this out. I mean, I made that look like that, and I made that look like that, but we get to over here, and we have to... I gotta look at it carefully and closely. And if you've got stone like this on top of a regular terrain area, you could just break the whole thing. But if you've got it on the side, you gotta be really careful with breaking it because it might be connecting to the side of the build, and that'll cause all sorts of problems. But it seems okay here. Yeah, I have no idea how we're gonna terraform this. It doesn't seem possible to figure it all out in one day. Damn it. Lag is what's doing this. All right, here we go. Dum 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 dum. Well, you know, this is... Oh, I shouldn't have done this, though, because now I gotta do this. Buttons! Already starting to be a problem. Nope, I don't know. I'm gonna have nothing but problems getting rid of this because... Do I have an empty one of these? Gonna do that one. Gotta do that one. In fact, it would probably be better if I just took all of them and put them in a row over here. Ain't that the truth? Alright. Alright, so what we gotta do is this. That's worse than I was expecting. Yeah, it's doing that already. Alright. I'm gonna need to put down some more chests. Need to put down some more chests. Might as well set up camp here, as it were, except I don't have anything for... Okay, then we gotta do this. That should be enough, I think. Oh, and we're gonna need to... Yeah, we gotta... we gotta make a bunch of things here. New one of these. Stuff getting all over the place. Alright. Now, what's all this about? This looks weird. It's all over the place. We gotta figure out what to do. We're getting a lot of extra dirt, and so we could use that dirt. We gotta plant a tree over there, though. But let's clear this area out first. This is the secret to making this build, is you preserve every block that you can. If you don't preserve it, you're going to lose it. Here we go. Boy, this is really strict stuff, huh? No, wait, we gotta keep one of these here. Oh, what if we need more than... Never mind, we gotta keep this going. It feels so weird to play the game like this. I don't mean like the mod that makes the digging easier. I don't mean that. I mean it's weird to play the game with the shaders on and after so long playing it with them off kind of thing, and the lag is making everything funny. There's no lag when I'm, anything else. Just feels so weird. Almost done. Oop. Well, flattening it out here, yes, that's mostly done, but it's like the way it goes down from there to the surface of the water is something we'll have to work on off camera. I cannot do it right now. I'd like to do it right now, but I cannot. Eh? Eh? Wait, what happened here? Wait, what? Alright, there we go. Only there seem to still be... Oh, they're down here. Wait, another one? Oh, man. Alright, please tell me this is the end of this. This is... I know I still have to clear all these out. Oh, we got an andesite just sitting there. Thanks, andesite. You've made my middle of the night. Alright, so we gotta do this. And that will be the location where I will put the next one. But I gotta wait until the thing drops, or else I have to pillar up there. Fine, I'll pillar up there. I don't care at this point. Frustration is always a bad thing. It's always a good idea not to have frustration. Alright, alright, alright. Alright. Do 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 do. It's just, everything just feels so weird. Yeah, isn't it? Oh. That's another thing it's always a good idea to do, is get some more dirt, because you're going to need the dirt to replace the stone that you're digging out. Okay, then there we go. Yeah. Maybe it's a bug in the game that if there's lag that you're likely going to be placing something twice, or I like when they fix bugs in the game, but they don't always fix bugs in the game. Alright, now I need more. No! Oh no. It happens. Why does it happen? Easier if I could see what I was doing. Look at these dots here. What do we got for a dot over here? Well, is that it? I think that's it. Oh, and we got chests over here. We could probably remove some of the contents of that. And clear all that out. He's got some wattle and daub that I was... Yeah, there's still some places to the north whose wattle and daub. Yeah, might as well move that stuff over here. Or just clear the whole thing out, which of course we're also going to do. I gotta figure out what we're gonna do about the shore area. I mean, I've worked on the shore on that. So we should work on the shore on that. And we got to work on how much more is going to be flat up here. It's all over the place. That's got to be done next. And... yeah, let's just take what we can, and then I don't know. And what to do about that? Well, there's a thing to do about that. We got beach logs. We'll take a beach log and we'll make it go down a little further. That's not a problem. What we got... But this area has had to have been has to be cleared out. It's been just too long. I got stuff I don't know I can get rid of. I can't get rid of it. All right, you know what? We don't need the stone button. We are going to toss the stone button. We're done. We'll see around. We'll see around off Mo. I'm gonna begin finishing the stream in a couple minutes here. I'll just say that this is a continuous work in progress. It might take a couple of months more before we're completely done with it, and there will be a few streams. And I just gotta figure out what to do on that side regarding. This has to be finished. This has to be finished. We got to remove some things. We got to place more dirt in this area. We got to flatten that out, make it a straight thing. And then we got to... That's not done. That's not done. That's got to be filled in. Then we got to figure out what we're going to do around this. We'll probably have that come to an end and go downwards, and like it was over here. Like it was over here, it goes downwards all the way to the ground, to the sea level. So we'll probably do that here. We'll probably do that here, something like that. Once that's done, then we start work on the tower right here. And once that's done, we start working on smaller towers in the corners and the walls. And then we're done. And all we have to do is to clear out a large area for people to build their little hobbit hole tunnels and stuff, and then we're completely done, and then it'll be playable, and you can visit it and everything like that. And unfortunately, it would have been nice if I could have made this available as a download instead. What is going on behind me? It's like moonlight. It's like my armor is shiny and it's like moonlight behind it. It's weird. Get some nice shiny water. Anyway, we'll see you next time, and thanks everybody for watching, and see you next time. And remember, kids, have fun while you still can. You never know. You never know what could happen next. Though the world is in chaos right now, more so than usual. So, good luck. We're all counting on you. Not sure what we're counting on you for. Bye-bye.